It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he starts us out with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving now. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He brings it in. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Gronk, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love gonna air this out to start. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Love now on 1st and 10. Cut down the field, Golden. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And that return is, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Once again, Irving. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down, give to Irving. And his short gain gets them, and he set it down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. For big yards on the right side. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. First down throw. Here's Love. Lofts it deep right side. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers trim the lead to 1. Christian Watson with the touchdown. There to tag on the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. 180. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop her. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
This is Irving on second. He has this down to the 34. Offense to the line fast.
It's a game of 16 yards. And the
First down throw here, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down.
Run. Hey! Hey! Alert!
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Mayfield. He's free in the center of the field. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Mayfield will throw for it. It's complete. This is Anguka. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
With the screen here to Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. Close punt. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Finds him on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Baker throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
We've got a screen to the running back. A lot of space ahead. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. The 40. Into the red zone. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Kings!
Here's the give to Irving. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Into the hands of Cole. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mountains are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big game.
That was Micah Parsons making that play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Mayfield throwing on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Regular. 180. King. Done.
And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
I know we're in a day and age of technology and we don't have books and pages, Kate, but I guarantee you, if you still had a playbook on the sidelines, that page and that play is ripped out, not called again. What a loss on 2nd down, and now we're looking at some serious magic needed to convert on 3rd.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Hey, 180. Up. What's up?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give left side to Jency. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Regular.
Baker out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. On the give, this is Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Well, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Packers going nickel on 3rd. Baker now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield makes the catch. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Finds him over the middle. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Buccaneers.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. Caught by Godwin on the slant. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield to throw again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180. Point it right. Stop.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
180.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 35 apiece. So So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Check, man. Set.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Love now on 1st and 10. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He almost through another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now throw. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here. Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. Running left side by Godwin. And they bring him down around the 34. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
And he picks the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Come on, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Ready. Ball's red. 32. Ready.
Now Ritter. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ritter setting up to throw. To his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jaden Reed to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Spins out of one side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Stick it in the air, Love. Oh, puts some air under this one, right side. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway.
Ready, set.
The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
You're ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the line. Looking quickly here. This is Genty on second. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Down.
This is caught. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Ritter. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick. And any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's Godwin with yet another one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Right. White. Red. Cycle. Set.
Ritter looking to throw. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
45. White. Hut.
Ritter to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Slide through.
Throwing it again here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run from White. And he takes Takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Bucs football, and their season's on the line here as they trail. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
64. Buccaneers 48.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Are able to recover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, that's tough.
Jerks his way into space. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out the catch.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Set, ready. Black, 95, cut.
Ritter. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Ready,
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
22 needle. Ready, ready.
They'll run this with Irving. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that one the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's out on the bootleg. It is caught at the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Cut, cut. 52 full. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions.
On the set.
Here come the Buccaneers again, trying for 2.
Let's go.
Will set up for the 2.
Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Cut, cut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit.
Buccaneers 56.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To the air with Love. It's Reed on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Come on, cut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set now, first and 10. In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Loves to throw again. Pass it down close. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready?
On third down, Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers making a 3-score game in the fourth.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we can call this, other than simply splendid.
And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Set, ready. 10, black. Ready?
Handoff headed right. Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. He wisely avoids contact. Sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ooh, almost a throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume that that's a dangerous place to play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing here, Ritter. Buying some time right. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cut.
Ritter setting up to throw. Gets this one to White. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Irving trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Buccaneers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Ready?
Todd Bowles telling his offense to stay out there. They're going for this on 4th down.
Ready?
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. For the pace here as the clock continues to run. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go now. Red, 30 legs.
Now Ritter. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Ready up. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Okay.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. We're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Catch man left side. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. The ball going down. Packers pick it up. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Ritter to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Blaster. Yellow. 43.
Ritter looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast as windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Still sticking with the passing game. Near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. In the red zone on 1st. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the 2-point
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. He's got to push one deep down the right. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.